maybe 3. Let him go right here. Alright guys, well, we're down here in Maryland for the youth rifle hunt. You can shoot buck or doe, and I just shot a 10-point with my bow in PA November 11th on Monday. It's the next Saturday after that, and I shot a 10-point with my bow, like I said, first 10-point I'd ever shot. Right here he is. Pennsylvania 10-point. My biggest buck with the bow. I think it's my 3rd or 4th buck with the compound, and I'm very happy. It's getting pretty late in the season, only a couple more days, because this weekend we're going to Maryland. Last week of the archery season, we're going to Maryland for the youth hunt, so I wasn't going to be able to hunt. So he's a pretty nice buck, maybe around 100, but he wasn't anything too massive. But we're set up here on the steep bank, public land, and hadn't been seeing much about, like, what, a little after 9:15, 9:30. 9:30, my dad just goes, buck, big buck coming down the bank. And I look, and he wasn't moving at first. And then finally, when I picked him out, I couldn't even see his horns. And there was this logging road, the same logging road that I shot that buck on with the muzzleloader, the one that he ran down and died. He was walking down that logging road, gonna come right below us and give.
He didn't hit him. I'm positive he didn't hit him. Take your time.
Give me a perfect shot. And then Dad just says, he's dropping down the bank. He's dropping down the bank. And I knew it was a big buck. I didn't know how big it was. And then I saw him when he was coming down. Well, you look in here. I mean, it's so thick in here. He drops down this bank or the whole way up there. I mean, you're gonna have a real hard time getting a shot. So I was kind of flipped out, got a little carried away, and rushed the shot. I don't know if I missed him or if I did hit him. It was probably back in the guts area. Definitely was back if I hit him. And then he ran down in here, but he didn't go very far, and he stopped. and he gave me another shot. And as soon as I saw him that he was still there, I cocked another one in, and I pretty much just pulled the scope up and shot. Like I said, I was pretty excited, and I shot. He didn't even move, and Dad's like, "Take your time. You need to take your time." I'm like, "All right." So then I settled down, and I only put 3 shells in my gun for some reason. My dad always yells at me, but I say it's lucky. But whatever. So I'm on my last shell, and I can just see his rack down there every once in a while, a little turn. And then finally he starts to move, and he's coming through a nice opening. I can see his neck, and he takes a step, and I'm about to squeeze it off right behind his shoulder. And I'm pulling the trigger, and nothing's happening. But it was on fire, but it was just hung up right before it, and it wasn't letting me go off. So then when I finally clicked it off, then all I got's his hind quarter. And I almost thought I'm going to shoot him right in the hind quarter, but I just couldn't do it. So then I kind of thought it was over at that point, but we still hadn't seen him leave the area completely. So stood there, waited. Well, we were in trees, waited a little longer, and I saw him coming even further down the bank. And I had one opening. There was a lot of stuff on his lower end, so I kind of held it high and shot. And I think I must have spined him or something, because Dad didn't even see it when I shot. And after I shot and I pulled the scope away, I had no idea where he was when I had shot him. I just found him in the scope and shot. And we kind of just thought, well, we didn't see him go out of there, and you know, he could have spined him that last shot, could have dropped him, could have hit him in the earlier shots, and he's down. So we were just about to climb down, and I started looking in the scope, and I could see his rack moving a little bit, and I knew I'd hit him in the spine. So I climbed down as quick as I could, and I was going to come down and finish him off, but before I could even get to him, he was dead down here. I probably caught a little bit along with that spine shot or whatever, but he's dead right now. Here he is. Biggest buck of my life. I don't know how big he really is. I don't know if he's 150. I don't know if he's 120. I know he's at least 130. Real massive buck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if you count those. And I mean, he's just got crazy mass, good width, good length. I mean, his G2 right here. I mean, I have huge hands. Those are probably over 10 inches long. This one's probably 9 inches long. This one's probably 9 inches long as well. I mean, he's just those brows are big. The mass on the bases is big. He's just a hog. I mean, I hit him right here behind the shoulder. Maybe up in here. Maybe right here. I don't even know. I don't know where I hit him, to be honest, but here's the gun that got it done. The old trusty 7mm from my grandfather. Has done me very good. I don't even know what deer this is with it. I know I've killed at least probably 6 or 7 bucks with it, and I've probably only had it 5 years, so just thank the Lord. It's been an incredible week. That 10-point with the bow, and now this absolute hog down here. So we got a long drag. We're gonna get him out of here, and then we'll take some pics and probably get some more video when we get him to a better place. So till then, we'll see you.